I hereby put out a bolo. Be on the lookout for this guy. He's wanted for murder. Oh, sorry. He's not wanted for murder, but he is currently at large after having committed a murder in broad daylight on camera. This is former Deputy Timothy Poole, who murdered 50-year-old Daniel Birch, an unarmed man, while responding to a call. Deputy Timothy Poole shot him because Daniel wouldn't get down on his knees.
You need to get down on your knees.
I haven't done anything wrong.
Get on your knees, now!
I haven't done anything wrong.
That was a moment a Charlotte County deputy shot a man last month. He would die from his injuries a few days later.
Now today, in an effort to be transparent, Charlotte County Sheriff Bill Prummell released the video showing just what led up to that fateful moment as the investigation continues. We News reporter Maddie Herron joins us now from Charlotte County. Maddie, you spoke to some of the people who know the deputy who made that decision.
Yes, I did. But first, I talked to the sheriff's office. They tell me that Deputy Poole is currently on paid administrative leave. But just like you said, I talked to people who are near and close to Deputy Poole. They say he's having a tough time handling all this. Now,
the murderer is having a tough time handling all this? What about Daniel Birch's family? Don't you think they're kind of having a tough time? And can you imagine putting a FedEx driver or a UPS driver on paid administrative leave after they killed a customer on camera? Can you name one other profession in the United States where they reward their employees with a paid vacation for taking somebody's life?
now I'm going to show you more of that body camera footage, and I do want to warn viewers at home, it is graphic.
Because I'm tired of you showing up at my house.
The Charlotte County Sheriff's Office says it started with a scuffle between neighbors. On September 23rd, the Charlotte County Sheriff's Office responded to a neighborhood near Deep Creek Golf Club for complaints of property damage.
And the cops are like, there was a scuffle in the neighborhood? Well, we'll see your scuffle and raise you a tasing and a murder. How about that?
The deputy documents the damage and leaves, but returns to the neighborhood a few hours later for reports of a physical assault. The sheriff's office confirmed via video that this man, 50-year-old Daniel Birch, had punched his next-door neighbor in the face.
The victim wanted to go back to his residence, which is right next door to Mr. Birch. He was afraid to go back there on his own, so Deputy Poole escorted him back there.
So Deputy Poole brought a gun to a fist fight.
And at that time, this kind of leads up to where we are at the video.
Do it or not do it.
Deputy Timothy Poole is the man wearing this body camera. The Air Force veteran has worked for the Charlotte County Sheriff's Office for more than 20 years.
Go back to your apartment.
What started as verbal exchanges between Poole and Birch quickly escalated. Throughout the body cam video, Birch is heard making taunt-like comments at the deputy, who asks if those comments are a threat.
Do it or not do it.
Are you threatening?
Do it.
After Birch is tased, he's seen SWAT.
No reason for the initial tasing. Birch wasn't advancing toward Timothy Poole. Birch wasn't threatening the deputy. He just said do it, and Timothy Poole did it.
At the taser twice.
Oh, come on, mother.
At one point,
By the way, and this is a very important point that it looks like the local news tried to obscure. The guy who's saying, come on, Emmer Effer, is not Daniel Birch. It's the deputy who's saying that to a man who's retreating from the deputy's aggression.
even grabbing Deputy Poole's gun.
I haven't done anything wrong.
Get on your knees, now!
Seconds later, shots were fired. Birch was airlifted to the hospital where he later died.
I do want to apologize because I know normally I take questions, but today I can't stand before you and state in confidence that, like with the other cases, that we did everything we should have done.
I can't state with confidence that we did everything we should have done. How about everything you and your department did shouldn't have been done? And what you're doing right now, i.e. protecting a murderer, shouldn't be continued to be done. But you're doing it anyway, Sheriff.
Like you heard Sheriff Bill Prummell just say, this is still an active investigation. He said once his team at the Charlotte County Sheriff's Office finishes their major crimes unit internal investigation, those findings will be turned over to the state attorney's office. He predicts will be sometime next week.
By the way, they finished their investigation and they found that Timothy Poole, former Deputy Timothy Poole, with 22 years on the force, did nothing wrong. Now it's been handed over to the state's attorney's office, and the former deputy's attorney is convinced that his murderer client will be completely exonerated. So not only did this gang member for the Charlotte County Sheriff's Department commit murder in broad daylight on camera, the chief gang member doesn't even have a nanoparticle of integrity to call it a murder, charge him with murder, put him behind bars, and protect and serve the community with justice. And to add insult to injury, he won't even take questions because he knows he's doing wrong and he continues to do wrong. And if it's true that all crap flows downhill, this guy is the top of the pile. A stream, which is all the deputies in the Charlotte County Sheriff's Office, can rise no higher than its source, the sheriff. And you gotta know, because truth dictates this reality, if the source is bad, the entire stream is polluted. Let's listen again to what this gang member said.
I want to apologize because I know normally I take questions, but today I can't stand before you and state in confidence that, like with the other cases, that we did everything we should have done.
But I will confidently let a murderer go free and roam through our community. Nice job, Sheriff Prummell. Way to protect and serve the thin blue line.
Maddie, thanks. We want to bring in our Wink security analyst and retired FBI agent, Richard Kolko.
And Rich, you got a chance to watch that video. What do you think about the decision to pull the trigger?
Yeah, Rich, what do you think?
Well, Lois, I've got the benefit of hindsight, so we're watching this. We're talking about a deputy here who's got 20 years experience, so he knows when situations are going bad or how to de-escalate.
He knows he's created bad situations in that 22 years. They need to pull this guy's file and find out how many complaints he has against him and how many innocent people are sitting in jail right now because he couldn't contain his emotions.
Saw him put down his notebook. He knew he was going to go hands-on. That was a signal to himself right there.
That was a signal to himself? When was the last time you had to send a signal to yourself? Boy, I better give myself a signal or I won't know what the hell to do. Check out this guy's analysis.
And then he decided to continue to pursue him here. He made the decision to use the taser. There's a series of reasons that they want to do that. But then, and we heard the sheriff talk about it. There's certainly some questions about...
Notice Daniel is backing up. He continues to back up. At no point did Daniel Birch advance on Deputy Timothy Poole.
How he went to using the handgun. Here we see the handgun out. He's using the handgun to force compliance. That's not typical. There is a deadly force policy in every police department. I'm going to be able to pull that up right.
It's not only not typical, it's not just. It's not right. It's not reasonable. It's not logical. It doesn't even fit the situation. It's completely inappropriate, deadly inappropriate. You never point a firearm at anybody unless your life is in jeopardy or somebody else's life is hanging in the balance. Never.
He's using the handgun to force compliance. That's not typical. There is a deadly force policy in every police department. I'm going to be able to pull that up right here and show you a short version of it for Charlotte County. This is a version I found online. You can see two of the most important things are defense of human life of the member or another individual. It didn't appear that way in this case. In defense of any person in imminent danger or serious physical injury. The deputy had the opportunity again to possibly pull himself back. As we saw here, we can go back to the video now. We can see that this person here was trying to just cause problems. Whatever the reason was, he was fired up, wanted to entangle with the deputy, and the deputy did what he could to de-escalate.
Wanted to entangle with the deputy? Even if that were true, how was he going to entangle with him? He doesn't have a knife. He doesn't have a firearm. All he's got is his hands. If he wanted to entangle with the deputy and the deputy has training, he has a bulletproof vest on, he's got mace, but I wouldn't even use that because this guy doesn't even look like he could pose a threat to anybody. You got all that training, deputy. You got 22 years under your belt. If you're going to go hands-on, which that's not even warranted, then you should only bring fists to a fist fight. And then this analyst says this.
And the deputy did what he could to de-escalate, but the situation went bad.
The deputy did what he could to de-escalate. Are you seeing that in this video? Is he looking at another video that I'm not looking at? What exactly did Deputy Timothy Poole do to de-escalate this situation? It looks like nothing but escalation from the word go. In my professional opinion, veteran Deputy Timothy Poole, besides the fact that he's a psychopath, has been used to people just complying and rolling over all of his life. And when somebody didn't, this was his opportunity to use deadly force. You better submit to my authority.
You need to get down on your knees.
You get down on your knees, boy, and if you don't, I'm pulling the trigger and I'm ending your life. Because besides qualified stupidity, I got qualified immunity. Ain't nothing gonna happen to me but a paid vacation, a sweet pension, and some margaritas. Leave your thoughts about this for the world and the global thought police in the comment section below. Do you think this is murder? What do you think should happen to former Deputy Timothy Poole? If you like this content, maybe you'll like some of my other videos. If you want to support this channel, you can do it for free. Just like this video, share this video with everybody you know, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification icon. If you want to support the channel further, grab a shirt, become a channel member, but more importantly, understand that freedom is dangerous. The only thing more dangerous is not having freedom. I'll see you in the next video.